Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how apparently PlayStation is cracking down on shovelware. So let's give this a read, shall we? PlayStation is finally making moves to clean up a huge amount of shovelware in its store. The company sent a letter out to developers letting them know that shovelware, trophy farming games, reskin games, and not actually games are going to be delisted and removed. Developers putting this stuff up for sales might also be prevented from releasing new products in the future. An anonymous source sent DDocsX is a copy of the letter, which runs down all possible breaches of the new rules. Is also explains how Sony will review and enforce seeing the new status quo, which I would read it, the screenshot that they have, but the words are too small for me. I will have this article in the pinned comment down below, so if you guys want to give this a read, you guys can. If developers break the new rule or try to sell what Sony considers spam or repetitive content, Sony reserves the right to remove it or even end the developer's PlayStation Partners account. Software isn't just a PlayStation problem. Which I looked up what software meant before going to the actual paragraph. It says software or online content that's being added to the CD or placed on the internet without having been altered so as to suit the new medium. That's what the Google's definition of software is. So there's that. So it says it's nice to see Sony taking steps to get a handle on this new kind of content, even if it's isn't exactly a new problem. Valve, for example, still struggles with it. Barely a handful of years, the fervor around asset flips on Steam reached a fever pitch. You couldn't browse through YouTube without seeing a commenter or journalist talking about the absolute deluge of games of the Steam store. In one or two cases, those videos led to lawsuits. I'm not against that idea, honestly. It's if some indie developers want to slap a game together using Unity assets and sell it for a big buck, well, more power to them. I'm sure some of them are learning how to build a game as they do. If they want to make some money at the same time, I'm all about that. Where I think it becomes a problem is when hundreds or thousands of those are clogging up storefronts. It's a little hard to navigate a store page at the best of times. 2021 saw over 10,000 games released on Steam. The PlayStation Store currently has over 3,000 titles. If Sony's new policy cut the shovelware down and what left is all excellent games, I'm pretty okay with that too. And it says gamer beats creed when covering the game industry is where passion meets business. What does this mean? We want to tell you how the news matches you, not just as a decision maker at a game studio, but also as a fan of games. Whether you read our articles, listen to our podcasts, or watch our videos, Game Beats will help you learn about the industry and engaging with it. And that's end of the article. So again, software means, according to Google, software or online content that's been added to a CD or placed on the internet without having been altered so as to suit the new medium. I don't exactly see what the huge issue is with that. with Shovelware per se. I think it's just Sony is has seen a lot of that, and they want to chop less of that. But if I'm not seeing what the issue is, please someone tell me in the comments section, because I generally want to know what the hell why is there an issue with this? I genuinely want to know. With that said, what do you guys think? Oh, and this article did come out on November 22nd, so it's been like 2 months since this article's been out. Again, I don't know. I don't unless if I'm getting my screws loose. The problem is they have a crap ton. Sorry for the awkward processing, but unless it's this kind of spam, there's software that keeps being spammed onto the PlayStation Store. I may or may not be missing out what the issue is, and like I said, I do want to I do want to know if I'm missing the issue, what is the issue? But that's my takeaway. What do you wonderful people think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I'll talk to you fellow musicians later. Later, taters.